Jason Lukash, CEO of Rupt, out here in the San Francisco Bay Area today. I'm joined today by some better looking individuals than myself. And we'll go ahead and introduce each of us, starting with my compadre from Rupt down below me, physically in the state and on the Zoom screen.
Hey guys, Mike Simzak here, CRO of Rupt, and we have some new faces to the Rupt world. Kick over to Tyler.
Let's go. I'm Tyler Tolson, CEO and founder of Denik. And then I have a partner, one of the best decisions that I've made in the company, bringing on Alex over here.
Alex Putnam, COO at Denik, and been with Denik for about 7 years.
All right, cool. Well, today we've announced that Denik and Rupt have joined forces to fight the dark side without some lightsabers here. We're super excited here at Rupt. I'll kick it to you, Tyler, first. So why Denik and Rupt Ventures together? Why fighting the dark side? And what color lightsaber are you choosing in battle?
Yes. So lightsaber color, I can't go with red because that's the dark side, but I'll go with green for sure. Teaming up with Rupt, in my university studies, I took every entrepreneurship class that I could because I was super passionate about it. I loved the ability to take an idea and bring it to the world and add value. And I heard this quote. They said, the number one indicator for success as an entrepreneur is previous industry experience. So for me, when I look at where Denik has gotten to, and I look at the next level of the mountain, the number one thing for us is to continue to bring industry experience and team members into our court. That's the number one indicator for success, and it helps us get to that next level. It's a no-brainer for us.
And we're the people joining that court. I just want to make sure.
You guys are.
Cool. I didn't know there was like someone else that was going to pop in this picture right now. Like,
and
Jerry
they're waiting
Springer.
to join.
oh, okay,
Jerry
cool.
Springer style.
Yeah, I unlike you was not an entrepreneurship major in college because my school didn't have it, but I've taken the same testament and understand the metaphors here. And yeah, I've been a fan of Denik. We met you guys at PPAI right when we launched in 2024, and now it's May of 2025. So we were long distance dating over the last year and a half roughly. But Denik's got, in my opinion, a wrecking force within the industry and doing things the right way, which really matters in addition to being a wrecking force. As at Rupt Ventures, you bet on the jockeys as much as you bet on the horse in the race here. And we've got a couple great jockeys here out of Utah with Tyler and Alex. But the horse is also a solid horse here and one that's continually winning the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness and all the other big horse races in the promo racing circuit. Bad analogy, I guess. But the product offering is spectacular, and it's different than anything else in the industry. It's different than anything else I've seen. I've been in the industry as long as Mike has for almost 20 years, not to date ourselves here. But spectacular product offering with even better people behind it and a business that has exponential growth associated with it. I think Denik is still just scratching the surface of promo. You have a great retail presence, but the promo capabilities and the promo kind of bottle has yet to be filled, in my opinion, which is great. And that's what we look for when we make investments. I don't know, Mike, if there's anything you want to add there.
No, for sure. Such a massive high ceiling of where this thing can go, to equate it to Tyler's mountain analogy of where this thing can go. It's slowly becoming a household name. And I think this, convergence of the four of us and our brands can just, take it even further. And the biggest thing too is and Tyler, if you want to talk about it some more, like the ethos of which we look at when we want to partner with somebody too, what's the good? Yeah, everybody can make products and make cool stuff, but how do you differentiate? Where are you taking the next, step to?
Yeah, talk to us about the impact of, I think the mission of Denik is greater than just notebooks and journals and writing instruments and accessories, whatever you want to call the category. The impact beyond is really, really meaningful and something that Mike and I are proud to support and be behind. Or Alex, Tyler, one of you guys can answer it.
Love that. Appreciate it. been an artist my whole life, and people told me, don't be an artist. You're never going to make a living. You're never going to do anything in the world. And so for me, when we started this brand, it was how can we use design and art in a way that pushes boundaries, not just from an aesthetic point of view, but actually use that for good. And so with every product that we put out into the world, everything that's sold, a portion of the proceeds goes directly to building schools. And so for me, as a kid, my dad, he always said to me, give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, feed him for a lifetime. And so I've always just loved the power of education. It helps people get out of poverty. And so we've been using design as a vehicle to help people across the globe, and now have funded 10 schools worldwide. And it's been a blast. Our vision is we want to do 100 schools in the next 10 years. So we see a lot of growth, and teaming up with you guys is a big part of that. And we're excited for the adventure ahead, excited to bring you guys along to some of the schools as well, which is such a great experience. We took our team to our school in Nicaragua last year in May, and for them to be able to see the work that they do, not just in the office every day, but to see it firsthand with a school that we built just a few years ago that went from 20 students to now almost 200 students, and they need an entire new school. To see that growth, it's impacting generations. And for me, that makes it all worth it.
I would love to be there and cut the ribbon at the 11th school and the 100th school for sure. I'll hold the scissors as you cut it. But Alex, talk to me about like where, from a business standpoint, like what's next for Denik? Where do you see this thing going? You've been there for 7 years, right? So where do you see the next 7 and beyond within the promo world and the retail world and just business in general?
Yeah, Denik just seems to find ways to get better. And that's been kind of the motto. The mission is how do we just get better? And I think that driving force is we just keep getting better for our customers. And so as we find ways to be better for our customers, we're just unlocking that growth. I think the differentiation that we offer of taking our products and offering even more customization, that's what people are asking for. And so it's just aligning with customers. The notebook is a really exciting piece. No one throws away a good quality notebook. There's so much utility. You take your passion and your ideas and put it in a notebook, and now it's more valuable than what it was before you bought it. And so there's just growth. There's just a lot of exciting growth. Denik started as more of a retail brand. They've done custom notebooks from the very beginning, but more of a retail brand. We're still growing in retail. We're still growing in promo. Yeah, there's just good opportunities to grow. And we find people who unite with the mission that we want to accomplish, the building schools, the giving back, the doing good in the world. And when we align with good partners, good things happen. And so we see a lot more of that in the near future for sure.
Awesome. Mike, where do you think Denik goes in promo?
I mean, Alex, used some great words there of, pushing the boundaries, right? And I think that's a sandbox that we want to be playing in with each other of, what can we do to further this industry, push those limits, impress clients, and not just give them the norm. Hence kind of like our go-to-market too of disrupting the norm. So yeah, no, I think collectively too, it's gonna be a nice 1-2 punch of what we can bring to the table for mutual growth and Denik's growth, more importantly.
I look at this partnership as partnership first, product and everything else second from a selfish product person's perspective, because I love product. I look at Denik complementing a lot of the Rupt kind of kit assortments here, where you get a backpack and you get a custom journal and a water bottle on your first day of work. Like I really think Denik will bring major value to the Rupt kind of kits of the world, and then all of our one-piece program business that we do with a lot of our customers. I think Denik's an easy slot in there. I'm excited about that. I'm excited to take Denik into print on demand and beyond as well too. I'm excited for a lot of things, obviously, but I really think most importantly the team, the people, the mission, and then secondary the products are what I'm proud to stand behind. And it's got exponential growth written all over it, which is why I was happy to, with Mike here, scratch some checks and play with the big boys over here in Utah. So I'm excited for where this thing goes. Anything else you guys want to end and add before we wrap up here?
This is exciting. I mean, this is some great people joining forces to work with great people. And so we're looking to continue to build relationships and to collaborate. This is a business of collaboration, and we know what that impact looks like. And every year it grows for us, and that impact goes further. And so we appreciate you guys for joining forces with us, and we're excited for the partnerships that come.
We're The last analogy I'll end with is we're building an all-star team over here at Rupt Ventures, and we just got our starting center because Tyler also is taller than myself, and he's a person that looks small on video, but he's actually tall. So I'm glad we have an all-star center here to go along with our shooting guard at Ripple and our point guard. We'll play the point of Rupt, and our small forward of Swanky, and most importantly, our powered forward because Lawrence is also pretty big at Desk Plan. So I like to think of Rupt Ventures, we've got our starting five, and we're looking for our bench players here to go out and battle the subpar teams in promo every day of the week. So with that, I'll end on that note. I think myself, the Mike, the team over at Denik, we're excited for you guys all to be part of this, and there'll be more things to come. Jason, Rupt, Denik, out.